Welcome to Tiny Tutorials. Today we're going to be covering off dashboards. You just clicked on the Manage Education Dashboard widget, this one right here. So here we're going to teach you how to use the overall dashboard system, and it's quite simple. So up top you've got education, communication, which structurally this is actually going to be changing in the next bit, so it might not quite look like this video by the time you watch it, but that's okay. We'll cover that in a future video, or we'll change it. Financial, and then order status. You also have the ability of making your own dashboards. So if you want to do a custom one, you can click on the plus, and I'm going to show you how to utilize the tool there in a few seconds. Right now though, I'd like to show you just sort of how to adjust your dashboard. So I'm going to click on communication. In here, I've got some widgets, and I'm going to click on there. You can grab these, and you can just sort of grab them on the corner, shrink them down, move them around however you want. The system is built as an adjustable thing. If I wanted to just change the layout of this, I could raise this one up. It'll snap into place, and then I could make my calendar, let's say, full width. Very simple, very easy. You're also going to see that each widget has adjustments. So I clicked on the edit button in this specific dashboard, but now I can also edit each individual widget. So this one is called communication. It's got all the different types of communications available to it. You can constrain it by channel. You can use a hashtag or filter to filter for specific items. So if you want communications just from a specific person, you can do that here. So I can go at test and then make this just, communications from my marketing manager. So, or from the PR manager. So here I would be able to save this. I would go PR communication, and I would hit save, and now only PR communications will come into this widget. So it's pretty handy, and it's nice and clean, and it's a really good way just to sort of sort out information a little differently. Obviously, you can get those communications by going into discussions and these other things. I like seeing it on the dashboard. So here you can save your dashboard, you can cancel the changes you just made, you can make it your default dashboard, which pushes it to the front of the tabs. And you can change the little icon if you so desire. I'm just going to save this dashboard, and now we've got this new PR communication set up here as a widget, which is pretty cool. Now, building a new dashboard. So if I click on here, you just sort of end up with this empty page. If I was looking to do a specific dashboard, let's say, because I don't have a shared direct one, on shared direct. So here I can go and load in the pages. Widget name is page and logos. It's going to load in the logos, and right now we're missing a logo, but it'll put in basically hot links to your shared direct pages, which is pretty cool. And especially if you got a brand with a ton of different shared direct buckets, that's how that will work. Now I'm just going to go back to dashboards. I'd clicked on that very prematurely. I did not save that dashboard, so it really sent me off and didn't actually get anything done, but that's okay. I'm going to show you how to save that. So we're going to go back in. I'm going to load this in. We're just going to call it page logos. I'm going to shrink this up. There we go. And now I've got to download and share, which will tell me any files that I've shared into the marketplace. And I want these two to sit side by side, and I want them to be, let's say, the same size. So there we go. I've made this nice little thing. Style looks great. There's not many adjustments with the download and share widget, but that's okay. We'll cover that off a little later. I'm just showing you how to build a dashboard. So I'm just going to close those out, and we're not actually going to save this. We're going to cancel it. And that's how you navigate around dashboards. So there's tons of options in here. I will be making specific instructions for each widget. Might take me a little bit because there's a bunch of them, but you end up with a lot of power and a lot of ability to dig in and look at all sorts of different types of data that are going to be thrown your way. So that's the way that's working. Thanks, everybody. Come back for another tiny tutorial.